Welcome to our training on Waste from Electrical and Electronic Equipment WEEE requirements in Germany. This video will provide you with important information regarding extended producer responsibility, focusing on those who sell electrical and electronic equipment in Germany on a commercial basis. We will explain how it impacts you as a selling partner on Amazon and what actions you need to take immediately to prove your compliance to Amazon by July 1st, 2023. Extended Producer Responsibility, or EPR, is an environmental policy. The party who first places a product subject to EPR requirements in the country is also known as the producer. Producers must mitigate the environmental impacts of their products from design until the end of life, including waste collection. The German WEEE law applies to all those who sell electrical and electronic equipment in Germany on a commercial basis. It governs the disposal and recycling of waste from electrical and electronic equipment. The aim of the law is to avoid improper waste disposal, strengthen recycling, and increase accountability among producers of electrical and electronic equipment. In the context of the German WEEE law, a producer is not only limited to the manufacturer. You could be a producer even if you do not manufacture the product. If you sell products in the scope of the German WEEE law, and the following conditions apply to you, you are considered a producer of electrical and electronic equipment. You manufacture products under your own name or brand. You have products designed or manufactured to offer or resell them under your name or brand. You offer products that are imported to Germany for the first time on a commercial basis. You offer products through online sales directly to German end users on a commercial basis, and you are not established in Germany. As a selling partner in the Amazon store, it's your responsibility to know and comply with all laws and regulations and Amazon policies that apply to each of your products. In the context of the German WEEE law, Amazon will be obligated to check if you comply with your EPR obligations for waste from electrical and electronic equipment WEEE from July 1st, 2023. However, you must provide Amazon with proof of compliance as soon as possible and before July 1st, 2023. If you are considered a producer, you are legally obligated to register your company on the German WEEE authority's website and obtain a registration number. This is known as a WEEE registration number. Please note that the website is only available in German. See the WEEE manual available in Seller University for a step-by-step guide on the registration process. The authority is called Stiftung EPR. You must then register all of the brand and types of equipment of your electrical and electronic equipment on the same website. If you need to find your electrical and electronic equipment listings, go to EPR category reports on Seller Central. To access EPR category reports, go to the main menu in Seller Central, select Reports, and then click on Fulfillment by Amazon. Then scroll down to the EPR section and select EPR category reports. The registration process is explained in more detail in the WEEE manual available in Seller University. If you are not considered a producer, you need to ensure that your electrical and electronic equipment is compliant and that each brand and type of equipment combination has been registered by the producer with Stiftung EPR. A brand is the decisive characteristic that associates a producer with the electrical and electronic equipment. The name must be displayed on the electrical and electronic equipment itself, but does not have to be a registered brand name. For details on permissible brand names, see the registration procedure page of the Stiftung EPR website. Types of equipment are split into three categories: B2C equipment, B2B equipment, and dual-use equipment. B2C equipment is electrical and electronic equipment that can be used in private households. B2B equipment is electrical and electronic equipment that cannot be used in private households and would typically be used in a business, commercial, or public setting. Dual-use equipment is electrical and electronic equipment that can be used in all of the settings mentioned. It is categorized as B2C equipment for the purposes of the German WEEE law. For each brand that you sell in Germany, you must register each type of equipment individually and vice versa. If you are a producer, you must register with Stiftung EAR to continue to sell your electrical and electronic equipment on Amazon.de. You will need to register each brand and type of equipment combination that you want to sell in Germany. This could, for example, be an Amazon Echo, the brand being Amazon Echo and the type of equipment being small equipment that can be used in private households, B2C category. If you sell more than one brand per type of equipment, you will need multiple registrations. The registration process may take up to 10 weeks, so it is important that you start your registration immediately. Alternatively, you can use a paid solution to become compliant with WEEE requirements in Germany. One option is EPR services on Amazon, an Amazon compliance solution that includes one-time registration and ongoing reporting. Another option is our external Extended Producer Responsibility (EPR) service provider network. These third-party service providers can support you with your EPR registration and reporting obligations and answer any questions you have on EPR compliance. Note that the cost of these services will differ depending on the selected service provider. If you are not a producer, you will need to ask your suppliers for their WEEE registration number and ensure that all electrical and electronic equipment sold from these producers is registered under the corresponding brand and type of equipment with Stiftung EAR. Amazon is required by law to confirm that you comply with the German WEEE law if you sell on Amazon.de. Every type of electrical and electronic equipment you list needs to be registered as the correct brand and type of equipment with Stiftung EAR. You can prove your compliance to Amazon by submitting the WEEE registration number, under which the electrical and electronic equipment is registered on the Compliance Information for Extended Producer Responsibility portal on Seller Central. Amazon will validate this number with Stiftung EAR. Let's review the steps you need to take to prove your compliance to Amazon. Once you have a WEEE registration number, the first step is to make sure you have registered each of your EEE brand names with Amazon. If your brand has a trademark and you are a brand owner, you can enroll it in Amazon Brand Registry. Otherwise, you must request approval for your brand by contacting Selling Partner Support. Detailed instructions are provided in the Seller Central help page on WEEE in Germany. Next, go to the Compliance Information for Extended Producer Responsibility portal on Seller Central. Open each link to review the brands requiring a WEEE registration number for each specific type of equipment. Once you have opened the first link, insert the WEEE registration number for the brand you want to register into the open text box, either your own registration number or your producer's. If you are a reseller using the WEEE registration number of your producer, check the box that reads "Select this box to confirm you are not the producer of this brand and type of equipment combination, and that you have obtained the number from your upstream supplier." Click Submit. Repeat steps 3 to 5 for all brands of that type of equipment that you sell on Amazon's German store, ensuring you check each pagination. A maximum of 5 records are shown on each page. Repeat steps 1 to 6 for all types of equipment for which a WEEE registration number is required. The status will show as pending approval until it is validated. It will then show as valid. If Amazon is unable to validate your WEEE registration number, An invalid note will appear on the relevant row, along with instructions for how to contact seller support to resolve the issue. You will not be able to sell your products until your WEEE registration number has been validated. If you need to register missing brand and type of equipment combinations at a later stage, log in to the Stiftung EAR website and restart the registration process. Note that Stiftung EAR needs up to 10 weeks to process each new registration. Detailed instructions, including checklists, can be found in the WEEE manual available on Seller University. You can also consult the Seller Central help page on WEEE in Germany by typing EPR requirements WEEE in Germany in the main Seller Central search bar. This concludes our training on waste from electrical and electronic equipment in Germany. Thank you and happy selling in the Amazon store.